I think we're live.
We are live.
What's up, gentlemen, ladies, and everyone else who's here? Wow, silver, it is becoming so popular that it cannot be ignored. That's right. It is becoming mainstream public's finding out about silver. It's going up high. So, Mike, before we get started, me talking to you, let's welcome everybody in. Thanks for coming, guys.
Yes, go ahead.
Really appreciate you being here. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up if you didn't already. Maybe share it, hype it when it's over, whatever you want to do. But just enjoy the show. So, Mike, you did the fun show.
I did. Yes.
The price of silver has been rising. And people are coming up from the mainstream into silver. Did you, down at that show, did you get a lot of people on that coming in for silver that were new?
Yeah, there was a lot of new people. It was actually remarkable to see what happened at that show. I always say that the first show of the year sets the trend for the rest of the shows. And boy, did it set it. I mean, at one point, they had 10,000 people show up at that show.
I've seen some of the pics online. They were just crazy long, man. The people were out of the building standing in line. Remind me of a Black Friday at Best Buy 20 years ago when all that new stuff new electronics was coming out.
Well, this was new stuff coming out here. I mean,
I think it was just new to a lot of the people because
it was new people, not new stuff. People were out there. They didn't know if they wanted collectibles or bullion, but they was buying everything. And, speaking of that, I actually had one of our YouTubers come up to me, and I was glad I could help him out. We was within $30 of him breaking even. Unfortunately, he probably bought these when some other company sold them higher because it was a little cheaper gold than when he bought them.
Yeah.
But, I told him, I said, hey, I want to take care of our viewers. I will give you that extra $30. Let's make this deal happen.
I think that's a nice guy.
I think the viewer will know who they are. I really appreciate that we was able to work everything out between the two of us.
So, guys, we've already said hi. If you got a question and you want me to read it, please begin with 3 question marks because as I start falling behind in the chat, which I do every single show, I only look for question marks. So please put those in front of a statement you want me to highlight. Mods will also try to help them. We got a great group of mods here. There's something that happened in silver today. I mean, as it's going up, and gold's going up too, but silver's going up faster. And Eliza Jane here looks like she's saying, hey, guys, the gold to silver ratio is 52. Time to flip silver for gold, yes or no?
Well, I don't know. I mean, at one point today, and I was telling Keith this earlier, it actually hit 50-1. So is it time, or let's go ahead and wait for that magic number?
It was closer, yeah. Okay, here is something. You sent me a text about this. Let's go ahead and take a peek here. Marcus Green says, today the U.S. Mint's suspended sales of the 2026 American Eagles due to the silver price. Does Mike have any additional information? Do you think Silver Eagles are a great buy now?
Okay.
Information on the 26 Eagles. What do you know?
Okay. Well, I wasn't going to say anything because Keith said not to, but I guess it's time to tell you, put the cat out of the bag.
Just a second. Their question was not about wholesale. They're talking about the 2026.
It affected everything, Keith.
Okay,
not just wholesale.
All right, let's go with it. Go with it.
I got an email today from the U.S. Mint spending all silver sales. That's wholesale, bullion, everything got suspended. And I think a lot of it had to do with what happened in the market today.
Was that an email or a letter? I couldn't hardly see.
No, it was an email to me from the U.S. Mint.
Yes, it was. The way the picture took, I'm like, wow, that's folded. How did he get that so quick? And snail mail. They take forever,
No, we printed it off at the office because we was debating on if we want to talk about it today, but we was waiting for you people to ask that question. You know what was really funny? One of my friends at the U.S. Mint called me earlier and said, Mike, how many of the proof eagles and stuff are you going to want? And I told him, he says, I'm going to get them pulled. It's like he knew that they was getting ready to pull this gun on us. Because if the sales happen before these letters go out, they still get honored.
Yeah, just like people buying off us, the silver goes up.
Yeah, so I mean, so I'm going to get something. But it's bottom line is, let's see what happens. I mean, this happened in a long time ago, and it took a week or two before they released again.
I'm hoping we can get up like we was last week. We had like 350 people here. By 10 after, we had 300 people in there. And it's like, whoa! I didn't even realize it for about 15 minutes after that, and then I realized what was going on. I just kept going and going. I was like the Energizer Bunny.
But as they go, guys, I will keep you guys informed. I mean, the bottom line is, we all know what's going on now for a minute, and we'll see what happens. I mean, if you'll go to their site right now, you'll see a lot of their silver product has been pulled.
Now, Liza Jane was asking, is now the time to trade silver for gold? Is that ratio close enough in your opinion?
That's up to you. That is really up to you. Just remember, you got to remember that the dealers have to have, whichever way it's going, they got to make a little bit. They got to pay their employees. Got to keep the lights on. So it's never going to be an even trade, regardless of which way you go.
Yeah, you're going to give up a few ounces of silver one way or the other. It depends on the dealer and their overhead. But also remember, we're not financial analysts, guys. Take everything we say with a grain of salt. We are just here to give you entertainment, give you our opinions. You do your own due diligence. And if you need a financial advisor, we ain't it. You maybe want to hire one. So here we go. Sir Alfred says, were folks well behaved at show or Black Friday 20 years ago? 20 years
ago? No, it was not like that part of Black Friday.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, they were very well behaved.
It was the amount of people. Because before all the online sales started really climbing and everybody was still going to stores, and I remember here at the Walmart about that time. That might have been about 30 years ago, though. But Walmart, they had horses, police officers on horses. You was here at that time, wasn't you, or was you? At the Walmart, 24-hour wall. It wasn't 24 at the time.
Well, they put extra security. The police officers, it was kind of weird. This parking lot, they raised the rates to $21.95 to park in this lot. They had an arts and crafts show going on the other side of the building. They were complaining because the people that were going to the coin show was taking their parking spots too. Because that's how many people were there at the show. They was parking everywhere. They brought in more Orlando police cars to ask some of the guys, you could not park there, move your cars. Because they was just parking anywhere. There's a parking lot there, and you know how you back out? There were some people parking in behind cars just because they couldn't find a spot.
Ray Young says his LCS is plenty of silver. Hearing a lot of suppliers running way behind on deliveries. U.S. Mint out. Question. I'm thinking what I'm hearing, people that are running out of silver, they tend to be in more heavily populated areas because of the mainstream public. What are you hearing exactly yourself?
I don't know. I'm running low. Remember, I had around 30,000 ounces. They've been buying more now than selling. And right now I got orders in, and they're telling me 5 to 6 weeks out. But what I did, I want to bring this up too. What I did not believe, what I seen in my email today, was the founder companies. Last week was at $2, and now this week they dropped back to $5 again. I don't get it. because the silver's going the other way now. It's going out the door.
Yeah, some of the foundries are lowering their buybacks, and their wait times are becoming longer, which introduces, well, the longer wait times will introduce a higher premium. Um, when they're
The
buying
premium's
back
already
more,
started. You go to some of the other companies online. I won't mention their names, and you'll see them there.
oh, I'll mention her name. I went to SD Bullion, and I said, well, here, let me see what they're selling for before I give you a price. I seen their price, and I said 82.40. They were like 85.50. I couldn't sell it. I couldn't. That was when it was $80. I couldn't do that. Some of those guys, I think I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong, Mike, but it seems like some of these coin dealers or online wholesalers, whatever, are looking at spot price of more of a suggestion because there's so many different prices around the world. What's
Well,
going
that's
on
all.
there?
That's all it really is. It's a suggestion. I look at
Yeah,
it the same way.
and that's exactly what you're looking at when you look at Kitco or SD Bullion or any or
What I
even
really look
GM.
at is what's my replacement cost? How long do I gotta wait? How much is these people trying to take out of house that's going to cut me short? I look at all them ways, and I'm gonna tell you, so does SD, so does JM Bullion.
Oh, we all
We
do.
all got to look at it that way.
Replacement cost is what counts. That's how come when I'm doing my auctions on YouTube and whatnot, if stuff's going below melt or below what it cost me to buy it for, oh no, we got to change up, guys. We got to do something different. I mean, I'll sell a few of them. I mean, I don't mind giving people a good deal here and there, but I can't sell every ounce of silver I have for less than it would cost me to replace it or that I've even paid. All right, here we go. C Bob says, so if they've stopped minting the silver eagles, he should not sell his sealed monster box. Your opinion on that? Should he keep it?
Keep it.
There you go. That was pretty simple, straightforward. Guys, again, if I run behind, which I'm already behind about 3 or 4 minutes, put some question marks if you want me to highlight your question, because that's what I'm looking for right now. It's not that I'm ignoring you. My brain just can't keep up with reading an entire chat. It gets busy in here. Here we go. Here's Metals Maker. In correlation to the fact that the United States added silver to the strategic metal list and suspending sales of silver on U.S. Mint website, any correlation at all? They planned it. That's my opinion. What do you think? What say you, Mike?
I don't think they planned it, but it is the guys. It's gonna be, with the notification they gave us, it's probably gonna be a week out, and they're gonna get back. But you got to remember, one of the companies they use to make it also does silver for me, and we don't get it. I mean, they're running short right now, but yet they're changing their premiums. Maybe people decide not to sell to them and make it harder for them to get that silver, which will change their minds too. They're going to have to do something.
Now, there are people out there, and correct me if I'm wrong, that are really, I guess you could say, schooled, so to speak, on how to read analytics. And they're pretty close at knowing where silver could go in the future. Now, it's not saying they're going to be right. But they could be right more times than the average Joe, is all I'm saying. Is it possible that because the Mint has so much money that they've got people like that working for them?
Well, yeah, I'm going to tell you, that new director they got, Paul, is a great guy. He's also from the coin world. So he's got a pretty good head on his shoulder. We lost one.
Oh,
he's back.
I'm still sneezing. Oh, just a minute. Go ahead and keep talking, bro.
All right, sneeze away. Anyway, he's probably allergic to all this talk about silver, I guess. But guys, listen, we're gonna see this. The Eagles are not going to be released. They are released. Some of the boxes made it out there. I'll still have mine, some of them. But everything's going to happen. What I'm worried about is the telemarketers wind up getting these a little earlier and start pushing these prices up on these Eagles.
Yeah, they do seem to be going a little bit because as silver rises, what you guys got to understand is that the spread has to increase because everybody works by a percentage is how they run their businesses. I can't make $1 on an item that I'm selling for 10 and expect to still be in business if that I'm only making $1 on the same item as it went up to 100. It just doesn't make sense. It's just so the spreads will increase on some stuff just naturally. And that's really funny now that the mainstream public, and I was thinking about us experiencing this new high on silver, right? It's really funny that there are people out there making comments on my videos, and I'm sure you've got some of where they'll say, "Oh, silver's overpriced," or "Silver's not worth the money." Well, neither is a bag of chips or a gallon of milk either, but it keeps going up in price. It just makes sense that silver would eventually, even if it didn't have a strong,
You just broke 89 again.
even if it didn't have a strong industrial application like silver has, it just makes sense that with natural inflation, it should have been going up all along, but yet the banks suppressed it, correct? The big banks, ComEx, and all them. So it was only natural. It was due for this sudden breakout that we've seen here recently. Okay, and this is a question. Warzone Game, what do you think about the silver economy right now, and what's the best size bar round design to buy value-wise in the long run? Well, I did cover what I thought about the economy just now. Best value or best bar or round to buy right now?
I'm always gonna steer you to the generics, which would be Buffalo's has always been a great seller. Buffalo rounds have been. But even so, guys, one thing I did notice, and it was even there at the show, and it's more and more dealers are starting to use testers. So there was some fake silver hitting the floor, got stopped pretty quick because more and more of us, as it gets higher, are going to be more likely to test it before we'll buy it.
More cautious, as said. Elijah Jane, any news on the 2025 Libertad release? They've already released the 25s. I think we need to be looking into the 26s. The 25s were limited, correct?
They were limited.
And
yes.
The 26, they don't come out until towards mid to late year, right?
It's close to November when they come out.
All right, there you go, Liza Jane. Amy Harrow, has the U.S. Mint stopped production of Silver Eagles and Gold Eagles? We did cover the Silver Eagles, did we not? What about the gold?
The gold is still on the list. It's still, they didn't stop gold, they stopped silver.
Oh, here's a great question. You and I was just talking about a number, but here's a question from Lady Gold Dragon. She says, for both of you, who will run your business if and when you retire? Mike's son, etc. My wife's going to run mine when I retire because I'm not retired. What about you?
Well, yeah, my kids want to run it, but I'm probably going to be like Leon. I'm going to go ahead.
Leon Hendricks, when they take over, you're still going to be around till you die.
I'm going to still be really running the show. They might feel like they got a little control, but
I have talked about retirement here recently. I'm going to be 59 this year, but mine, like I said, was saying earlier, I'm not retiring. I'm pivoting. I'm just going to change the way I do business. So that's retirement to me. I mean, you can't retire from something you love. Just doesn't make sense. That's like
it's not work if you love doing it.
Yeah, that's right. It's like you need food to live, but you're going to stop eating and you love to eat. I don't know. Maybe it's me. I don't know. Okay, here we go. This is not highlighted, but let's go ahead and grab it. If the mint doesn't start paying attention to collectors instead of dealers, I will change my collecting habits. Opie Juan Cannoli. So what do you think about that?
Let me tell you something. The mint is changing their ways. Why do you think I'm doing all these shows across the nation? They pulled out of central states. They're pulling out some of the bigger shows. They want to reach you people. So if you're anywhere near Lansing, Little Rock, Arkansas, Tulsa, Oklahoma, and I am working on putting other shows together in other states, come by and see them. You'll see they are reaching out.
They're doing their best. They are trying to improve the types of products they're offering as well. Next year, I know it's 250 anniversary of something or rather. It's always
They are gonna. All I'm gonna say is in Tulsa, Oklahoma, there will be a drop there. They're dropping a new product.
Bicentennial of America, so to speak, because it was 17.
Lansing, Michigan. There will be a drop there. Ain't gonna tell anybody what it is. Little Rock, Arkansas. They will be a drop there. They're doing that because they want the people to get a chance. This means the online people, that stuff they release there is only going to be at that show. It's not going to go where these dealers can take and get advantage of all of it. They're going to make it one par customer at each one of these shows. That means if you get in that line, you get it, you get it.
Okay, here's a question I'm regretfully going to answer for all of you know what my retirement is. This is from MChat. He goes, and I'm going to answer why too. He goes, have you bought your retirement property yet? My pivot is moving to Oklahoma eventually and doing business down there. No, because people on Whatnot and YouTube and everybody keep buying my stuff for less than I pay. So I got to stop doing that. I got to stop selling for less than I pay. That's why I haven't bought it yet. Here we go. Question. Since silver price increased, do you think we will see more fractional products and shrinkflation of monster boxes? Do you think they're going to reduce the monster boxes? I mean, you're talking
Australia did with the kangaroos. They're doing 250 in a box now.
Yeah, is a chance that they could reduce the monster boxes. So yeah,
but you're still going to be paying the same as you did 10 years ago.
But are you going to see more? Are the government's going? Is the U.S. government going to start putting out fractional silver now that we're at this level? We're approaching.
That's a good question. Maybe I can get another meeting with them and we can talk about that.
I always said they should make proof 10-ounce silver eagles, man, or mercury dime or something. I mean, because when I was saying it, silver was like, I think silver was like $20-$30. I said they can sell them things $10 a pop and make a killing, and everybody jump on them.
Well, now they wouldn't be making a killing at $10 a pop.
No, they wouldn't. They'd be losing their ass. They're going to have to be like $24.95 or something. Yo fan says, Mike, are there any future offerings not yet and on the mint list?
Yes.
You can say what they are, can you?
But you're right. Yeah, all I'm going to say is yes. There you go.
There's always it's the government. They plan everything. Back in 1933, when they said we're going to start taxing you for this and that, they planned on keeping it, even though they was telling us it's only temporary. They planned it all. Okay, Seawolf says, I have the 1/4-ounce British coins. Okay, cool, my friend. Yeah, the 1/4-ounce Britannias and stuff like that, they do fractional. Crypto JPEG, how are you, my friend? That's how I save my photos. What's your thoughts on copper and copper bullion? It seems all online retailers can't keep it in stock. Do you want to go first? You want me to go first? Thoughts on copper?
My thoughts on copper, I would tell you, is don't buy it.
My thoughts on copper is we can't give you a good enough deal on copper for us to feel comfortable selling it to you. You're talking a couple bucks or even $1 or copper round 1 ounce. That's not a deal when you're talking 30 cents for a copper ounce. No, not a deal at all.
Some of them wholesale companies are selling it now at $3. So we got to make $6 to make a coin.
30 cents, give or take a nickel or a dime or something. It just doesn't seem, I guess you could say,
I did try them Libertab ones, and I just can't bring myself to. I just put them back in the safe. I can't bring myself to charge you guys $5 and $6 for them. So I
Here
just
you
put them.
go. Are you having a delay on orders, receiving or keeping up with your orders? Your sell orders or buy orders? Are you having any delay?
No, I'm not. Well, I'm having a delay on silver because it's a
Getting
6
silver
week
in?
wait.
Yeah,
I
there
mean,
are delays.
I still got live silver to sell, but I'm just saying we're having a delay. We still got to wait for it.
Yeah, there's a lot of silver that is being held up through the wholesalers or refiners. Okay, he goes, Spiky Mikey, thank you, my friend watching from Canada there. Thank you for the advice, guys. Last week I asked you how much you should pay for a maple, got it for 5 less, and bought 8 at 2 of Constitutional. Yeah, because I was telling you should be able to get it 4 or 5 over right then. So yeah, sounds like you got a deal. Bought 8 of the
There you go.
Thank you. Oh yeah, no. And I said do the calculation from the U.S. money to the Canadian money. So yeah,
Right.
hey, I'm glad you found some. Yeah, it's hard to find stuff up there sometimes in Canada. Less people. They got 1/10 of the population of the U.S. and they got just as much land up there. So imagine how sprawled everything is. Gotta be crazy.
Why don't you just buy some land in Canada?
Too cold, dude. It's too cold. Let's talk about the show a little bit. Guys, if you watch this show here, make sure you give a thumbs up, a like, a share, a hype. We appreciate it. We'll get into the shows. We're talking about this show first. Every Tuesday, 8 p.m. Eastern, we come up together. We're going to start collabing some videos together on the when we do them. So you'll be able to get to Mike's channel a little easier because I had someone email me a question about, hey, what's this guy's channel over here? So yeah, he does have something coming up in the Nightbot that shows his channel link as well. So the shows, we talk about $90, 4,600, climbing fast. Yeah, the shows.
Robert Pindoff said there. What did he say? What did Robert Pindoff say?
Mr. Pintoff said $90 silver, 46 is climbing too fast. Before we start talking about the coin shows, I want to kind of touch on this subject Robert's talking about. Today, silver fell as low as 83.52, as high as 89.25. That's like a lot. That's like $6. And
it's at 89.19 now.
You're going to see this back and forth a lot.
Or 13, I'm sorry.
With all the new people coming in, they're going to come in buying. Some of them are going to get, I'm losing money, I better sell. They're going to sell right away. They still haven't learned the market. So you're going to see this silver price gyrate a lot, won't you, because of that? So be cautious when you're buying. I mean, just kind of watch the trends and see what works for you. Shop around, ask other people. Let's talk a little bit about the show flyer you was just showing. What do we got there?
Well, I was just
you just look at that camera, show your flyers, and have fun.
There you go. I'm sorry, this one's kind of clear. That must be that Michigan one again. Yep,
yeah,
Great Lake. Green. It's got that bluish green color, so that's what happens. We can see right through it now, see? But you can't see my hand back there. Anyway, guys, we have 3 shows coming up for this year. The first one being the Tulsa Coin Show.
I like that show.
That'll be in June. Here, let me get on my glass so I can give you the dates here. Okay. Looks like we got Tulsa Coin Show June 11th through the 13th for 2026. Then followed by Lansing, Michigan. We're going to be doing that one July 23rd through the 25th. And then we're going to tie it off for this year with Arkansas State Show, which is going to be the 1st of October to the 3rd. So, guys, if you guys are in them areas, it'll be a great time. We're going to have the U.S. Mint there. We're going to have Sunshine Mint there. And guess what? We're even going to have eBay. eBay is going to be joining us. And I am been talking to Walmart. Walmart is getting into the game of this. They are talking about doing spots in my show.
Now I heard everything. Walmart getting into the
Walmart
silver
wants to
market?
get into the collectibles. They talked to me this week. We had a great meeting. Uh, I think it's excellent that they are taking involvement in this. I think they like these high numbers and stuff because they want to get in the game now. But anyway, guys, it's going to be really exciting because we're also going to have Heritage Auction House. That's the world's largest auction house. They're also going to be there. We got a lot of exciting stuff going on. eBay has a brand new marketplace they're doing. I was very interested. I sat down with them. We talked. I finally said, let's go. Let's do business together. Let's get this done. So, guys, we are going to be doing a lot of different stuff, even on eBay. They have changed the way there is actually communicating with the people now. You don't have to deal so much with this computers. There's actually going to be people you're going to be able to talk to. If you cannot believe that.
No
And
AI. No.
so then
Hey,
when you call them, you'll be able to talk to them.
dudes, do
Yes.
that. 250 people here, 113 likes, and one thumb down. I guess
What?
somebody's thumb didn't work, but less than half of you had hit that thumbs up. Your thumbs up helps YouTube push this show to more people so we can get more interaction and talk.
And if you don't give enough thumbs up, I'm going to have to give Keith this box because he'll start crying on us.
Yeah, I've misplaced my box of tissues. Here we
But
go.
anyway.
Marcus Green wasn't paying attention or didn't get notified. He says, Mike, when are you going to be posting the video that I watched today on your YouTube channel for the fun show in Orlando?
You didn't watch it? I did two of them.
He did
Not
two.
one, but two.
Yeah, he did two, part one and part two.
I thought I was going to have to do three, but we crammed the first one so we could make sure we could get it in two.
That actually has he's got 348 views on part one on the front door. I mean, he's probably more than that on his algorithm, and 251 on the part two. So yeah, you guys.
The part two's got the good stuff in it, guys.
Oh yeah, gold. I like silver and I like gold. Silver has more of an upswing potential right now, no doubt about it. Eric Williams says, what's your opinion on 1/1000th ounce gold backs? I think they are kind of cool and running around $10. 1/1000th of an ounce of gold right now melts.
You are paying $10,000 an ounce if they're going $10.
It melts for about $4.60.
Well, I'm going to tell you, I get a kick out of that because I feel so sorry for some of the people. I was at one show where a guy walked up, wanted to sell his gold back because he seen a guy had a bunch of them in there. The guy said, well, I guess I could buy them. I'll pay you a spot.
That is the thing with a novelty type item. You are going to pay over. It is cool to put a couple of them in your collection.
That's it. They're nice artwork. They're cool.
Selling them, it's not. It doesn't, again, like copper rounds. It doesn't give a good value to the buyer, so it's not something we sell. But if, like I said, I picked some up once already for Floyd, and I just gave them to him because I couldn't bear even selling to him for what I paid to get them. They were half gold backs. I paid $5 for them.
Mid-America does not sell gold backs.
I just couldn't. I couldn't charge them for them, so I just gave them to them.
We don't buy them. We don't sell them.
I didn't feel like it was a good enough deal for me buying them, but it was a gift. So yeah, we do Floyd Friday videos also. He's a nice guy. If you haven't watched him, what says Walmart approached you for silver? That's what he said. Is that what you said?
They did not approach me for silver.
What did they approach you for?
Walmart and I talked about putting collectibles on their site, doing videos on it. They want high-end collectibles.
J-Dog, $5. Thank you, my friend. I'm catching up. I'm almost caught up.
So, no, they got plenty of silver guys up there. They want somebody like me to put the collectibles up. I had a really nice spread of high-end coins out this week in Florida. I sold a few of them too.
Okay. Do you think it's a great time to sell common silver at today's prices? and invest in low mintage collector coins. Thanks for the great information, JH. Yeah, not necessarily sell a lot of your silver, but it's definitely a time to maybe offload just a little bit if you're going to put them into the numismatic part of it, of the coin market. Because numismatic coins, the common dollars are running almost melt in an uncirculated state, are they not? So if you're trading silver to collect silver collectibles, yeah, I would do that. And I don't even think I'd worry about restricting myself to a percentage of my stack if I was getting numismatics near silver price. What say you, Mike? What do you think?
Yeah, I think it's a good idea to if you but make sure you're working with a good dealer. It's going to be fair and explain everything to you.
What is a what's melt on a let's see, we got $89, 89
times 0.77.
67 40 64 at $89, 0.76 to account for a little bit of wear. So basically, dudes, over 67 bucks, you can buy an uncirculated for under 80 on a common date mortgage. Yeah.
I got 68.53. Where are you getting them numbers at?
You did 0.77. I do 0.76 to account for wear.
You can't
you
do
went to 0.7734.
If you really want to go, it's 0.7734. They always do 0.77.
I said 0.7734. Yeah, but if it's uncirculated, you do have the full amount. But for quick addition purposes, most dealers, when they're buying it, do go 0.76 when they're buying and selling.
I don't. I go 0.77 for you guys.
That means he's charging more.
Yeah, I charge $60.
What is this?
5,192. Some for 60.
The gold to silver ratio is 51.92. 2 points away from Keith's number. I suspect Keith will be holding off for a better number. Yeah, I did as quick as it's been moving. I have reevaluated that number. I originally had thought, let's go ahead at 50-1, maybe start trading a little bit of my silver for gold. But now I have reevaluated the number as fast as it's moving. I think I want to wait for it to slow down its movement a little bit.
I'm shooting for 35-1.
Yeah, and if it gets there too fast, you'll do the same thing. Well, maybe let's just wait.
No, I'll do it. I will do it then.
Oh, you'll trade your silver for gold at 35-1?
Oh, heck yeah, I would.
Yeah,
I know it won't stay there.
Block it said also from Canada. It says copper or goldbacks ? Some people, they make some beautiful copper stuff. If you're buying it for a novelty, that's fine. Goldbacks as well, but it's not something you should be seeking for investment. That's just my opinion.
Just remember this, guys, and I know this for a fact. Because they're 1,000th of an ounce, the founder companies don't even want to buy them because it evaporates away. It's hard to get the gold out. Yes, they lose part of their gold getting.
Look at this. Ashes. Look at that groupie. He's a groupie. No, I'm just messing with you, Ashes. He said, thanks for the selfie, bro.
You are very welcome. I gave about 3 or 4 of them while I was there. Yeah, 3 or 4 of them, 2 autographs, and 1 picture by myself.
We do sometimes get people asking us for autographs and photos, because I don't know,
guys. I'm just like Keith says, I'm just a guy. And, feel free. If you guys come up, you want me to take a picture with you, I'm in, man.
Dude, you are not just.
I can't guarantee I ain't going to break your camera, but I'm in. If the camera breaks, don't blame me.
Don't believe him. He is not just a guy. I got the shirt printed, says I am just a guy. He is just a guy's brother.
Well, just remember who was there first.
It's not yours unless your name's on it.
Yeah.
And I put my name on myself.
Okay. You can go ahead and claim what you like.
Metal.
But anyway, guys, Anyway, we'll let him be just a guy. Okay.
All right, Little Monster. He tells, I specifically remember watching this show 9 or 10 months ago when the gold to silver ratio was sky high. At the time, you said when it got to 50, you would highly consider exchanging silver for gold, going to trade. And that is what I just said. I just said that I was considering it.
Can you believe?
And now it's here. I'm
6-7 months
unconsidering it.
ago, it was 109 to 1.
When?
About 6-7 months ago.
You know, in 2013 or 14, it was 135 to 1. It's always changing. I think we're on the lower end.
But you know, he keeps saying that, and then all of a sudden climb up, he says, oh man, I should have done it.
Yeah, seller's remorse. I get that a lot. I never get buyer's remorse. I always get seller's remorse. I can buy something for $10 and it goes down to $1. I never have buyer's remorse. Here we go. Gold Dragon says $5,000 gold by June or December. Anything?
I don't see a problem with that.
I don't either, but I'd hate to
see it sooner than that, but I don't see a problem with that.
I think it'd be $5,000 someday.
I think it'd be sooner than we think.
It for you. I said someday over the rainbow.
Remember, yes, silver is outdoing gold right now, but as you noticed, where was gold on Friday? Does anybody remember?
Gold on Friday. It was
don't
45
no
30.
Friday morning it was 43.60.
A week ago Friday
at the fun show. No, because I did a deal with a guy. He comes back over. He said, can we redo that deal? I didn't even know it went up. And he sat there. He says, I knew I traded too soon.
Okay, last verse says, sell and walk away with 40,000 profit and buy land or wait to see if it's under. No, I can't sell my silver and gold for property. I got to earn the money. I got to make it on profit. I can't just let go of a position. I mean, I'm trying to do it right. Because I got to sell it.
I think
I'm not letting go of my personal.
You know, I have not seen anybody come up with more excuses why he cannot move to Oklahoma than this guy over here. You know, it's terrible.
Can't afford it. You know, land's expensive.
Look, he's got a $40,000 profit and he still can't afford it.
Oh, I don't have a $40,000 profit.
He's probably got more than that. He ain't telling everybody.
I ain't got no $40,000 profit. You ain't got nothing until you sell it. Remember that, folks. When you buy silver or gold, whether it goes up or it goes down, you haven't made a dime until you move off of it.
Just remember this. This is what I'm going to say to you guys. Just remember. Here, let me fix that there. Just remember this.
Look at the camera when you say it. So
he is not moving from Michigan because that's where his wife's from. He keeps saying, honey, we're going to move. I'm going to buy this property. And then they come up with this excuse how they cannot buy all this property because they don't have the funds.
I'm broke. I'm always broke.
But you know what? All he has to do is sell the house he's in, and he's got the funds.
I see Bob says, just had a customer trade his gold in and got 10-ounce silver bars. 10-ounce silver bars. Wow. I am wore out, dude.
What kind of gold did he trade in?
Well, I don't know. He didn't even say the ratio doesn't matter. I mean, he's getting a good deal right now.
He traded in his gold for a 10-ounce gold bar?
No, for several 10-ounce silver bars.
Well, you know what? Today we had a guy come in and trade his Jaguar in for silver.
Wow.
So I own a Jaguar now that I'm probably going to keep for a little bit and then sell.
I wouldn't own a Jaguar. Kind of expensive on insurance. And make me,
I always say, and I think he was testing the waters. I always say I'll trade for just about anything as long as the deal is fair enough for me too. And he did. He traded off $5,000 underneath the price the car was really worth if he took it and sold it to the car lot.
Okay, Crafty Dragon has a comment here we're going to highlight. And I do agree with what she's saying. She says, as art pieces, copper and gold silverbacks are fine, but don't expect a high return on your investment. I totally agree. They are fine to get some examples as art or collectability pieces, something, nice. But yeah, you can't expect a high return. That's why we don't sell them on a repetitive nature. We'll get them here and there. Okay, scroll in. 257 people. Fan says, Keith, after the fact, it's not FOMO, it's FIMO. I don't know. I don't understand after the fact of what, Fan. That one's got me. There you go. See, you need residual income. Mud SWAT understands what's going on with me. Before I can make the move, I got to have an income coming in. So I'm trying to figure out. Hey, maybe if you guys watch more of my videos, YouTube give me some couple extra pennies. There you go.
Okay, Mud SWAT. He does have an income. He just got to get his butt here.
I can't go work for you, bro. He tried to get me to come work for him.
No, actually, you don't. He already knows what he can do when he gets here, and he don't have to work for me. He's finding more excuses how not to go than go.
Here you go. I know there are different reasons for current rise of silver. What do you think the main reason for the rise? Says J-Dog. You want me to go first? Or you want to go first on this one? I think the main reason, there are several reasons why silver is rising. The main reason is it's been held down for so long.
Been depressed, yes.
While everything else has gone up. A loaf of bread, a gallon of gas, a gallon of milk. All this stuff has risen. But silver has remained steady and or went down at several different moments in history. It was only inevitable that it would start catching up. So simple, I guess you could say, rate of inflation.
Yeah. You see this quarter on this page. I can barely turn the pump on with that. So do you know that 1964 quarter and back? I can get 4, not 1, not 2, not 3. Actually, he's right. 5 now because of the price. 5 gallons of gas. Do you know? Now, I'm not telling my age, so don't think that when I started driving, 1 quarter got me a gallon of gas.
He just told his age without all you got to do.
But now I can take that same type of quarter I used back then and get me 5 gallons.
But for the longest time, when you look at the rate of inflation from, say, back then when gas was a quarter, for the longest time, you couldn't even buy a gallon of gas for a silver quarter. So that's something there to look at as well. So it was just inevitable that silver got up there. So let's roll down a little bit more. So yeah, your comments in the chat help, move it along. So what else do you think? Do you think it has a lot to do with industry as well?
The industry, we got these little wars going on overseas, and then you have Great Britain where the people tried to call back their paper and realized they didn't have the silver to pay them. You got a lot of stuff going on around the world that you need to look at too that caused a lot of this too.
Yeah, it's definitely a roller coaster ride. There is no doubt about it. With this rising cost, you're going to see silver go up. You're going to see it come down intraday with $5, $6, $7 swings from high to low of the day. It started off the day, was it about 80, 5, 6 or something like that? It was around 86 at the start.
It started around 86, yes.
It went up to 88, fell all the way down to 83.52, and then ended up closing around 87. So if you knew where it was going to go, we'd all be rich, right?
And for all you folks out there that are watching, I do appreciate you guys coming up to the table and saying hi to me. We do appreciate everybody that is watching. So I just wanted to get that out there because I know a few of you guys were there at the fun show and you got to see that big crowd.
So we have, what's it say? I'm lost. Oh, here it is. Here's the one I was laughing at a second. A kid of mine says, Keith standing on the corner working it. 20s add up. Everybody tries one. You know, if I retire, actually pivot, all that means for me is I won't have a physical store. I'll still be online. I'll still be on YouTube and whatnot and all that stuff and doing coin shows. I just won't have a physical store. But I'll actually be working harder on YouTube and whatnot and everything. So yeah, it's a pivot, man. Philip says, where are your shops located at? Your shop is where, Mike?
In Grove, Oklahoma. Your shop is where?
On Apple Avenue in Muskegon, Michigan. 4 days a week. No Sunday, no Monday, no Tuesday. We do online those 3 days.
We do 5 days a week.
Yeah, he works harder than me. I only do 4. Okay, here we go. Is 10% back a spot normal for shops to buy now, says Mr. Edwards. 10% is becoming more of a norm. I do 10% back of what I sell it for, not spot. And sometimes if I'm over spot selling it, naturally it's going to be a higher price than somebody else. What about you? You think it's normal for most shops now, not all?
Yeah, most shop actually there's quite a few of them now doing that 10%. I mean, more than a lot of people know.
I've been doing it for decades. I've always worked on a 10% margin, and because I've never moved millions of ounces a day or a week.
I worked a long time on a 4%.
Well, I have done it. I have done lower.
That's only because the government got me used to working like that.
Yeah, what happens is, when your margins start getting tight and your money gets tight, you have to increase that percentage. I try to go down to 5, then I can stay there a little while, then I got to bring it back up to 10. I just got it's a ever moving. It's just like the silver price itself. A lot of spots are forever moving their margin back and forth. Some of them do try to stay standard, but it does change. Keith, what time is breakfast on Friday? I don't know, man. Ain't got Mr. B's. I paid $50, man, for three people to eat. I'm like, for breakfast, I think we have to go somewhere else. I gotta figure that. It's usually at 10. You gotta let me know if you're coming, man. Current silver price is at $89.80. Whoa, look at that. It's touching $90. No, it's not. I don't have that.
I got 89.11.
32, 89.32.
I got 89.11.
It could have gone up. Did it?
89.26 just now.
It shows the high on evening on Kitco at 89.
Holy cow, something's wrong here because I just took a 25-cent spread between bid and ask.
Oh, yeah, no. That's what I was saying something to the wife yesterday. I said, I remember when silver spread, bid and ask on Kitco used to be 1 cent. Then
I remember 10 cents.
Then 10 cents. They went from 2 to 10, and then went from 10 to 12. Now they went from 12 to a quarter. But as silver goes up, that spread increases. It's just like everybody else, even though it's just.
I got 46.1350 and 46.1550. Look at that platinum. Holy crap. 24.20, 24.30.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I shouldn't have sold somebody a lot of platinum last month. Anyway, let's go on.
I didn't. I wish I would have bought that palladium bar or that palladium coin. What the heck was he doing?
Yeah, you lost. What's your thought on the crazy prices of 2025 penny rolls? And yeah,
I wouldn't buy them.
I wouldn't buy them at those levels.
I got a couple of 2025 penny rolls, but I'm not going to sell them and I'm not going to buy them. I mean, I actually got them, gave to me from the bank by accident, and I decided to keep them.
How hard is it to start a local coin shop with online and social media platforms? Extreme pacifist. Well, we started our physical stores first, and then I started my online and then my social. My store is Coin Zone, and Coin Crew is my social platforms on the whatnot. I do a little bit with Facebook, Insta, and
He did that to change the name to protect the innocents. Is what he did that for. But you notice mine is both the same name.
So how hard is it? I think it's harder to start a local coin shop if that's where you're starting at than it is an online or social platform. But it's very hard to start a local coin shop. It takes a lot of money.
8967. It's moving.
Gold Dragon says next to a police department too. Firehouse is pretty close to me. I can see the firehouse out my window, right across the street.
Yeah, well,
Police officers sit there a lot.
Well, I got the police department right next to me.
Caterpillar Silver says, "How far is Mike from Kawata?" Kawata, I never is it. Did I say that right? Kawata, Kaweta. Is it a town in Oklahoma?
It's a town in Oklahoma.
How far are you from it?
We're about probably maybe an hour and a half.
There you go. He's in Grove, Oklahoma. SD Bullion is showing spot at $90.14. Thank you, Halo is awesome. Appreciate the update.
That's because they always have their
Scout.
Call them up and try to sell guns.
So yeah, the thing is, even on the other side of the world, the globe, it could be $100 over there. I don't know. I remember they was running about $10 higher than us before. Doesn't the spot price of buying depend on the daily spot price? It seems that the buy price changes daily. Yeah, everything changes a lot there, M-Chat. Spot price of buying depends on it. It doesn't necessarily depend on the price of us buying doesn't necessarily depend on what we're seeing on the market. We have to look at wholesalers and see what they're paying us and what they're selling us for.
An hour and 32 minutes to be exact. I just pulled you up on the map. I was close.
We have to set our buy prices according to what wholesalers are buying and selling for. So spot price, it is a suggestion, but it doesn't lay the facts of what's happening.
I pulled it up for him. It's an hour and 32 minutes, 95 miles away. I said an hour and a half, but I was close. See?
Okay. Oh, crypto. Thank you so much for this comment. We got to highlight this. He put caps on this. I'm like, I see that. Here we go. Crypto says, this damn show always sends silver to a new high. Stop already. I still need to buy some more. I wish we could take credit for silver going higher, but we can't. But it does seem that way. After the show the past couple of weeks, it seemed like silver went up again. It is just a phenomenon. It just happens that way. But thank you for saying
I got a crystal ball here. I just start rubbing and it's just...
That makes it got 90, says J-Dog. So yeah, these guys are all over the place on that. Here we go. Philip Martinez, how close to silver to gold ratio do you guys stay if wanting to trade? Well, I was considering 50-1, but I'm wanting to be a little closer. How close are you looking for, Mike? Would you like it to stay if someone's wanting to trade? What would you think?
I would like to see a 45-1. That's close to the
You'd like to see a 45-1. You playing your drums over there?
Not yet.
Okay, here we go. John Jacob says 5-minute warning. Wow, we are at the end. Wow, I'm close to the bottom. Let's run to the bottom and get a couple more of these real quick. And we'll close out. If making money on coins was easy, I would be doing it right. I know, right? If it was easy, I would already be in Oklahoma. It's not as easy as it sounds. Everybody thinks that we just sit in our shops and people come to us and sell us stuff, and then we turn around and sell it back. That in a nutshell, that's how it works, but it's not that simplistic. we do a lot of work. We are always learning new ways to innovate and how to resell stuff. We are getting more connections. And I think connections, friendliness, and being fair to the people, I think is really important.
It does. You do give up a lot of your time. I mean,
Oh, it
sometimes
takes a lot of
I'm traveling and coming back and forth doing shows and meeting with different people, signing different deals. It's not, if you want to be successful, you got to be willing to put in the time.
You need to
As
have
well as the money.
someone. You not only do you have to be willing to put in time, you have to have someone to help you that you can trust. You cannot do it all alone. There's not enough time in the day for someone to run a successful coin store without help. Meaning, hopefully, your spouse loves it too, because that's if you can't find nobody to trust, that's who you need to trust.
Ours is a family ran business, but we also have people outside the family that helps us too.
And it's really hard because it's not the
Like
same.
Robert goes to the show. I take different people to the show to help me that I do trust, and they're not family members, but so I can keep my shop open too when I'm doing something.
It's not like running a department store where everything has a barcode on it. You count this, you count that. And you have to trust these people to get this stuff right. So Mr. Edwards says, will the higher spot price of the Shanghai Metal Exchange drain the Crimex? I think he means Comex. Clearly, they want the metal with their higher spot price. The Shanghai does want more silver. That is why they are going above Comex. And it is helping drive the price up.
Look at what China's paying for silver right now.
Excuse me.
They're paying up and over too right now to buy it.
And in Shanghai, I think. Shanghai's in China, I think. I don't know. I could be wrong.
It is part of China, yes.
Have you guys been looking around and found silver or gold that you had forgotten you had somewhere? Today, I found 180 ounces of silver. I forgot I had. It was like Christmas. Metal Mobster, forget you found it and ship half of it to me and half of it to Mike. And just forget you found it. And we'll find it.
And you know what? And I will send you an early Christmas card for this year.
That's right. But no, yeah, I have found stuff. I'm like, oh, wow, I didn't even know I had that.
Do you remember, Keith? You and I both was sitting there. I was putting stuff up. Keith and I, this one, him and I was partners for a little bit. And we was looking for this $9,000. I told him, I said, I didn't take it. He didn't take it.
We couldn't find it.
And, and then we decided to pull off the 14 karat gold box to start cleaning it out 6 months later. Guess what was behind the box?
I thought it was 13,000. Was it only 9?
No, it was 9,000. There was the $9,000.
We'd already wrote it off.
I remembered after we got the box down. That's exactly what I did. I set it down behind the box to put the stuff in, and I walked away.
I've been to your shop, Keith. You weren't that nasty. I'm not sure what you mean. I wasn't that what? Penny Scout? Let me know. I'm not sure what letters to substitute there. It was a typo. Okay, so man, dudes, thank you so much for being here. You guys just rock. Oh, and did I say you all rock? We got 186 likes, 238 people still here. Thank you so much. Let's go ahead and wrap it down. And it's 9:04, so we are past time. Busy, yeah. I'm not too busy. Sometimes I've been busy lately, but not as I wasn't as busy then as I am now. Nowhere near it. So yeah, thank you guys all. Share the video, hype it, and yeah, little like. So
Guys,
Mike,
go ahead.
Do you have anything you want to say?
I'm getting ready to say it.
Yeah, go ahead, bro. Let's make you big. You look important. Look at the camera. Look him in the eye. Like that.
Anyway, guys, thank you again for coming. Thanks for all you guys that actually attended the fun show. I hope you can make all the other shows we got coming up. And don't forget, in February, we do also have a Joplin show, a one-day show that we got going on in Joplin. Missouri. So, guys, if you're in any of these areas, please come and see us. We love talking with you. We love chatting with you. Hopefully, we can talk to everybody soon again, and keep on stacking.
So basically, what the show was about was a good time talking about silver, talking about some of your questions. And please remember, silver is not going to be ignored anytime in the near future because of all the new people starting to stack. It will continue to rise. Again, just our opinion. We're not financial analysts. So check us out. We're going to have Floyd Friday. We're going to have an auction on Sunday. No Whatnot next Monday. But we will be back right here Tuesday, 8 p.m. Eastern. We hope to see you. Have a great night.
Good night.
Did I hit it? I'm sitting there thinking about, oh, I hit it. Okay, let's try it again. Have a great night.